All right, everybody, today we are going over our strength tips as we're getting ready for our Murph run. Ashley's going to demonstrate a few things about how we want to get our hips engaged so we can drive through our hips and keep our balance through our trunk. So the first exercise we're going to do is a single leg overhead press. So we're going to use the weight in one hand, lifting up that same side knee. We want that knee above the hip if we can. That way she feels that left glute really turning on, and then she's just pressing that weight overhead. It doesn't need to be a heavy weight. We just want to displace this weight a little bit. We're gonna do about 10 to 15 repetitions on each side. Feel our trunk engaged, our hip flexors, our glutes, and working through our arms. So that's where we do our single leg overhead press. Our next exercise we want to work on driving through our hips is going to be a frog bridge. So we're going to lay down flat on our back. We're going to have your knees bent, feet together, and then you're going to roll to the outsides of your feet. And then you're going to do a basic bridge, pushing off the outsides of your feet. As she's doing this, she's going to feel those glutes really engaged. We're going to do about 15 repetitions of this. We'll go through 2 sets as a nice warm-up. If you're working on building up strength, this could be a much higher number, but we're doing it as a warm-up to turn those hips on. So about 15 reps is a good number there. The last exercise we want to do to really work on that rotation stability control of our hips is what we call a tippy twist. So we're going to have Ashley balancing on one foot. Her balanced leg is, the knee is slightly bent, hands on the hips and tipped forward, and then she's just rotating her hips open and closed. She's gonna feel this on her right glute and then also into her right calf and ankle. Right, so we're working that stability so that she can control that impact when she lands during her run. Those are our 3 exercises we're gonna use for a warm-up. The other thing that we wanna talk about real quick though is when we're doing a weighted run here, when we have our vest on, right? Normally when we're running, the longer our stride is, the more impact. We have the vest, it's gonna be even more impact. So take a little bit of a shorter stride if you're doing it weighted. This isn't about doing a fast run, this is about being persistent and getting the run done efficiently. So just think about that, be nice to your joints. Use some of these things, it could be a great cool down also, and these would be great tips to keep you running all season long.
Cool.